Good morning, all. Here I am at my local Quick Check, having some tea and oatmeal for breakfast. It's early in the morning. It's still dark outside. Trying to contemplate what project I'm going to try to do today. I got my buddy Dimitri. He's having a problem with his Dodge Caravan. Won't start, doesn't run. So I'm going to try to get that started today. See what happens with that. He said his battery's leaking, so his battery's probably dead. Anyway, I also got my friend Keith's Scooby van, the famous Scooby van. He just got shocks in, so we're gonna probably try to put those shocks in today as long as the weather is permitting, because it's supposed to rain today, and I'm not doing shocks in the rain. And I've got some transmission work that I'm going to show you some videos now that I was doing the other day, but it started raining, and where I'm working on this transmission, rain's a problem. So I'll get back to it as soon as weather permitting. But I'm going to show you a couple of videos right now. So first thing I'm doing on this 2004 4L80E transmission is I'm pulling these cut lines off here, and I took the plastic case off, as you can see here. Just give it a spin; it'll pop right off. And then I took this stupid clip. I think this is one of the worst designs I've ever seen of anything. Taking it off, it actually bent out of shape, so it's going to have to be replaced if I want to even reuse this thing. But I'm taking these off first and getting these lines out of here, and then I'll move on to the other side. Getting those clips out is quite easy. I mean, you spin the plastic cap out, it comes out simply, and the clip, all you got to do is hit it with a screwdriver sideways, and it'll dislodge from one of the areas. Just pop it off. The problem with this was, if it would be really easy, and the lines just pull right out. Well, these lines are so decrepit and so badly worn that as soon as I pulled it, it just broke off. So you'll notice that in the next video. Unfortunate for me, these lines were so corroded, they didn't pull out. They both split. So I'm going to have to remove these fixtures and either go the other way or buy a new set. But it depends on what my application is going to be, because my other transmission have different connectors, so I may just use those adapters. So I got to get those plugs out of the other side, so I can put the other adapters in for my tranny cooling hoses. But I spun this thing around because I had one big thing I wanted to see was these speed sensors, front and rear speed sensor. On a four-wheel drive unit, they plug the rear speed sensor hole up, so I got lucky. Come around to the dark side of the moon here, and I pulled out the front speed sensor, and I wasn't too shocked that I found a couple tiny pieces of metal on the magnet. Nothing that looks serious, but I'm about to drop the tranny pan on this, and the back side was actually just a cover. So the rear speed sensor, I could actually add one here. If you can see, it actually goes right in. You can see where it's supposed to be. So I might be able to use this transmission as is without doing any kind of real work to it to transform it and Frankenstein it. Everything looks good. I believe this is the long shaft, though, which would be the one that has that TCM or that sensor on there, position sensor. Anyway, I'm going to clean this up a bit more and try to get this four-wheel transaxle tail section off here, so I can get to taking the inside of this thing apart, and I'll be back as it goes, and so it goes. Unfortunately, I started loosening up the pump bolts, and it started to rain. So I'm going to be on a rain delay with this transmission until I get some clear weather to where I can actually work on it. Because as you can see in these videos, I'm working out of my back door. So the weather has to be permitting. Anyway, I'll be back to you as soon as I get back rolling, and I'll see you soon.